Hi, hello, and welcome. Today I will be showing you how to build a four-part or four button lock. You can use it on your house, you can use it on your castle, you can use it on your shack. This is my first movie, so if there's something wrong, please let me know, and I will do my best to fix it at my soonest convenience. So we're going to be building a lock that you place down buttons, and there'll be 4 buttons you're confronted with. You have to push the 4 buttons in a certain amount of time or in a certain order depending on how you want to set it up, as you'll see later. And if you don't do it right, then you can't get through, and it automatically resets if you do it wrong. I was looking at tutorials earlier, and all of them were just levers and you had to find the right combination. That didn't work out at all. I can't see these buttons. I'm going to replace them with wood. Anyway, so we're going to imagine that this is the inside of your house. This is your little wall over here. We're going to put up some buttons, and then we have your door to the left. The door doesn't have to be right there against the wall. You can move it out if you want. It's just a matter of putting some redstone. Be creative. We're going to put blocks right behind each one of the buttons. Notice that they're directly behind where the buttons are, so we're going to be putting our redstone. And we're going to add a little bit onto this wall here. So, that'll be the next part of the hallway that the door opens up into. I'm going to put redstone behind each one of the buttons. This is how we actually give input to our locks. I'm going to put some redstone back here. Yeah, I think I'll put that much. So you can make this longer or shorter if you want to, whatever. We're going to be putting some redstone repeaters back here. This is how you time your buttons. So I'm going to be making them in sets of 2. If you get 2 of them right, then they stay open, and then you have to get the other 2 right for them to stay open. And then as soon as you walk through the door, it'll all reset. But you can conjoin 4 buttons. I tried 11, that didn't work out very well. Seems like 4 at a time is the most that you can have. I just built a what's that called? An AND gate. That's what it's called. I just built an AND gate, and so what an AND gate means is that both of the feeds going into it have to be on for it to work. I'm going to build a second one in a second. And then that little thing, that little doohickey with the pistons is, it's kind of like an on switch. You can turn it on, or it's a switch. You can turn it on or off remotely, and it stays on or off until you turn it the other direction. So that's an AND gate right there. See, the bottom torch is out until both top torches are off. You turn those off by giving them a positive feed. So we'll make another set of the exact same thing and put our pistons over here. There we are. And a block behind the pistons. Beautiful. Yeah. Want to make it look exactly the same just because, I don't know, symmetry is kind of nice. Doesn't have to be symmetrical. So when the block is pushed forward, that torch will give power to the redstone. Pretty simple. And then we're going to make one final AND gate, so that way when both of the switches that we have back here are turned on, then the door can actually register that both of them have to be on for it to open. And then because I want the door to stay open before I walk through it, I'm going to make another switch, per se. And that block is too close. I'm going to have to move it out. Right. Yeah, as I said before, feel free to take this and make it bigger, smaller, whatever. It really doesn't have to span this much space. I'm just kind of making it nice and chunky so everybody can see how it actually works. So we'll put some redstone going over here. This is going to feed to our door. This will be the part that actually makes the door work. It's always nice when a door opens when you want it to. And because we don't want any of that messy redstone poking out there, I think we'll put a repeater right here, so you don't have to see any of the redstone. Alright, and then that button is going to feed back in, but I don't want that button to, or I don't want the redstone to power the same thing that's already being powered, so I'll drop it down so it doesn't connect. And alright, that works, good. So that pressure pad's also there, you know, so you don't lock yourself out. That's always fun. And so now we're just going to have to hook this redstone up to each of the off positions of the levers, or the switches, so that way whenever you turn a switch off, it actually turns off. Crap. I have to make them cross over there. Worry about that in a second. So we'll connect this all the way over here. Yeah, I made one of these earlier. I didn't lay it out exactly like this, so bear with me for a second though. I think I'll just drop this part down, and then we'll cross over the top of it. Sounds like a good idea. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this will work out just fine. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's pretty. It's like a work of art. Okay, and we'll just have to put a little block there. Perfect. I don't know if there's another way to cross lines like that, maybe using repeaters in a block. I should probably try that sometime and see if that works. I don't know. I suppose I'll find out. I also didn't research how long redstone goes before you have to put a repeater for it to work. So we'll see if I need to add some more repeaters. As you can tell, I'm doing this in creative mode. If you're doing this in survival, you know, just use a little bit more planning than I did, and you know, figure out what to do before you actually do it. Here we go. Okay, I think most everything is functional now, but I don't think our feed is actually reaching all the way toward the other pistons. Yep. So we're just gonna have to put some more repeaters. Okay. And I think this will do it. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That was pretty. Okay, so now we push this. See, I have the repeaters behind the middle two buttons, and the outside two buttons are paired. So if I press both of those at the same time, the switch is on to the right there, as you can see. And now I press the middle one and then the outside one, and the second switch goes. And that should have opened up our door. Oh, hey, look, more repeater problems. So I think I'll just put one right here. Ka-chunk, and there goes the door. Yeah, check it. Alright, so the door's open. Let's try that again, because that was not working very well. Okay. Yeah, we'll set this to day. I don't like it being nighttime. It's no fun. Alright, so hit button 1 and 2, and then our lock should be open on that side. Okay, I'll reset everything. The door was still open. I'm not entirely sure why the door was still open, but it was. Okay. Oh. Looks like one of our switches is still on, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. It shouldn't be on, but it is on. And I think I don't have enough power. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Let's take a look, and everything reset. Good. Okay. So now we'll hit button. Well, nope, that was backwards. See, we can just hit any random old buttons that we want, and unless we know what we're doing, we're not going to get this door to open. See? So we got one side, just per chance. So, okay, so that side is good. Now we'll do the left side. Bank, bank. There we go. And our door is open. All I have to do is walk across this pad, and it should have closed. Oh, no, go across the pad. There, now it closed. Okay. Beautiful, see? So this way, you open and then you can walk right back through. So this way, you can open up your door, and it opens up for you, and then you walk right through, and it'll close behind you, assuming that you hit the pad. Alright. So if you don't wanna use a pressure plate like that, and you wanna have it be separate, we can actually create a little button over here. We can here, we'll break. Yeah, we'll make a little button thing. We'll have the redstone feed right there, You know, so this will be a button just like the other ones. You can put a switch or whatever you want, really. So now this that pad there doesn't do anything. And so we can open the door again using the same code that we did earlier. And there we are, door is open. So nobody can guess your code. That pad doesn't do anything, but as soon as we hit our button, once or maybe twice, there we go, door is shut, and everything is reset. So you can pair 3 buttons if you want, just like that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.